hope that after you view our project and our presentation, you will give us some ideas to improve on. Even though we wouldn't be doing this again, we would like to know what we can improve on. Thanks and enjoy. Our group members consist of Sumon, Chiu-hong, Jia-yi, Yi-fang, and Jonathan.
The scene we have chosen shows where the star child was found. Deforestation was one of the issues we should concern to. We want to show and educate the people the beauty of nature and persuade them not to destroy it. Take tropical rainforest as an example. Once it been cleared, it takes about 100 plus years to grow back. We always enjoy performance, especially when the topic shared is within our concern. So, we want to understand the work behind all this. For example, where should the speaker stand in different stages so that everyone can see him? What the props needed? How should it be decorated?
Before we do something, we always need to do some research to improvise on the idea at the beginning of a project. With this concern, we did some research on woodcutter, different type of woodcutter, so as to show that the poor woodcutter found in the star chart. As we are doing staging, we need to do some research on the different type of stage. For example, we have in the round stage, and in the round stage is positioned at the center of the audience, which means there are audience around the whole stage. This type of stage creates quite an intimate atmosphere and is good for drama that need audience involvement. According to the story, it is winter time, so we research on how to make paper snowflake to make the whole scene more interesting and lively.
You may wonder why we choose this. Here's the reason. 1. To visually portray the description of the scene for better understanding of the story. As this part of the story is the most important, we can't finish the story if the star child wasn't adopted. 2. This part of the story is interesting and more suitable to be presented in the form of stage, as compared to drama or costume. 3. To show their care and love for the star child. 4. To show the beauty of nature. 5. As we are not working yet, we need to have lower budget. And lastly, born as a Singaporean, and as Singapore is also known as the Garden City, we've been closer to nature of trees and flowers. Therefore, we choose to do the part that took place in the forest instead of any other places. For example, the city where the star child was bought by a wicked man.
Orphanage. Since young, they have no parents. They have to depend on other people which are not at all related to them. Star child, as compared to them, are so much luckier. He eventually found his parents, but as for the orphanage, they might never will. Even though we have enjoyed ourselves in the process of the project, we have learned something. We learned that in everything we do, we have to be patient and vigilant. Like when we have to do these snowflakes, it is very small and it is made out of paper, so we have to be extra careful. What made it worse was that we need to connect a string to it to hang it, which make it fragile.
One of the group member is absent, or that they fail to do their part, our group never falls off like that. We stay together as a group and complete the task, even though it's a little time consuming. We will try to understand why they fail to do the task, distribute it to them, and show care for our friends. To end off, the function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education.